Very good morning to all of you and welcome to Pre-Bell with Team William in India. Today, March 15, 2023 and some tough candles over here. So technically we are damaged. 200 DMA is gone. Now the next note 17,000. So yesterday also, if you see, Nifty found support near that 17,000. And let's see today what happens. But overall, what to look for today is on the downside, the 17,000 level. The most important to hold 5-10 point here and there is fine. But broadly, the 17,000 level is important to hold. Second thing to look for is the 250 level on the higher side. So previous correction low hai, that is 255. Okay. So first range to look out for today is on the downside 17,000, on the higher side 17,255. अगर 17 के नीचे हम सस्टेन हो जाते हैं then the next will be 16,750 because that is the September low, the previous correction. September वाला जो correction आया था वहां पे ये low बना था and market might easily test that low. Okay, and if on the higher side if 255 के ऊपर हम sustain होते हैं then the 400 can be the next level. 350 to 400 zone can be the next level. So overall अगर देखें तो कल यूएस का सीपीआई का डेटा आया था and after that there was no negative surprise over there. It was much in line with the expectations, 6 versus 6. So वहां पे एक पॉजिटिव मोमेंटम आ गया था यूएस मार्केट में एंड लुकिंग एट दैट अपना एक्सजीएस भी काफी ऊपर है. ठीक है, तो अभी चांसेस यही है कि ओपनिंग में हमको एक अप मूव मिलेगा बट वो कहां तक मिलेगा वो देखना है. So first level to look for according to me is that 250 to 55 level which was the previous correction low. Okay, if we go to some key news, then Railtel Corporation has received an order. PNC Infra received NHAI order worth 1260 crore. GMR Airport Infra, in fact, to consider the fundraising on March 17. NBCC to get order worth rupees 500 crore from Puducherry government. And yes, the US CPI inflation was in line with expectation. Now the global market focus shifts on Fed's FOMC meeting on March 21st and 22nd. So decision will come out on 22nd, right? But जो probability होता है in US the rate hike, देखो तीन चीज है, 0 करे, 25 करे या 50 करे. ठीक है, बीच में जब ये जेरम पावल का कमेंट आया था थोड़ा नेगेटिव वाला तो 50 का बहुत बढ़ गया था. Some 60-70% of probability goes on 50. But once that Silicon Valley Bank things happened, the shifting was more towards the zero कि भाई अब तो कुछ करना ही नहीं है. ठीक है, but again then the focus came on the CPI inflation. कि बोले कि inflation बढ़ के आया तो क्या करेंगे? What we will do if there is a higher inflation? So then again some people were saying 0 to 25 bips, but now looking at the 6% inflation, if थोड़ा नीचे आया होता ना 6 के तो इसका 0 का probability बढ़ जाता. But in fact the inflation came a little above, at 6%. So now there is 80% probability that the Fed might go for a 25 bips rate hike. So market has discounted that. That's what they are telling the Fed. जो discount अभी हुआ है वो 25 bips हुआ है. So that was the 2% rally on Nasdaq yesterday, more than that, and 1 to 1.5% on the other important indexes. But if Fed goes for a 50 bips rate hike, then there might be some major reaction on 23rd of March, or you can say in US on 22nd of March itself. But yeah, overall, currently the probability is of 25 bips. And a lot of analysts are still asking for a 0 bips or no rate hike because of the banking system. So yeah, I think Moody has also downgraded the US banking system. There is a lot of issue. जो mark to mark losses है उनका बहुत high हो गया है. जो US के especially small banks हैं उनका mark to mark bond पे losses हैं वो बहुत ही high है. उसकी वजह से थोड़ा पूरा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. FII is continue selling spree, more than 3,000 crore selling. They are continuously selling, while DIs are trying their best to support the market again some 2,000 crore plus buying. But let's see how much these things continue. So global market positive, no issue. Even the US market positive, the Asian market positive. So that brings SGX Nifty also on the higher side. So if you look at SGX Nifty, some 17,200 on the futures. So this is the future level. So somewhere around 17,130 40 17,030 40 के around the opening is expected, some around 80 to 100 point of gap up. But let's see if it sustains. So firstly, if it gap ups and if it continues to move higher, then 250 is to look for. And if it fails to hold, then you have some more than 100-point range to go down, because the 17,000 is the key support on the downside. So let's see how the things goes. But overall, macro things, a lot of negative sentiment. But what we need to understand is this dead cat bounce? क्या ये डेड कैट बाउंस है या यहाँ से एक बॉटम बन के रैली स्टार्ट हो रहा है? ठीक है, फॉर दैट we will try to look for a day one today. So if I again take you to Nifty's chart, so what we will be looking for today is if the close is positive. अगर यहाँ पे close एक blue candle देता है, ठीक है, or in the upper half of the day's range, then we will mark it as the day one of an attempted rally, and from there we will try to count day two. अगर ये वाला लो ब्रीच नहीं होता है अभी जो 16,990 के अराउंड बना है, तो day 1, 2, 3 is what we will look for. And वहां के बाद हम follow through day देखेंगे, that is when to push the market into confirm uptrend. So the last piece of advice that I want to give is don't follow the news, don't go behind the news, just follow the rules and have your technicals level, have your stop loss in mind. Stocks में भी 50 DMA 200 DMA पे फोकस करो. अगर आपका स्टॉक ब्रेकडाउन दे देता है हाई वॉल्यूम पे, then have your risk management tools ready. ठीक है, if the stock is holding in the weak market, if you are somewhere in the infra, power, और गिर नहीं रहा है आपका stock, then that is different thing. But if there is some technical weakness, even 21 DMA 50 gone on a higher volume, then please be careful around that stock. So that's it for today's session. Thank you very much. See you again at